Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's NullFace, and welcome to Beastars Season 1, Episode 1, frame by frame reaction analysis. Probably gonna condense that title down to something shorter, so that way, it doesn't go over y'all's heads. But anywho, we're gonna be watching the first episode of Beastars in Season 1, and this episode in particular is going to be interesting. Keep in mind that I've already watched the first season basically, so I'm gonna be mentioning a lot of things, or at this point it's been a while since I basically watched this anime in the first place, number one. And number two, I've been debating about doing this for a very long time, of course. After doing enough debating and doing enough deciding and thinking about putting this series on my channel, I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and do it basically. This series was inspired by two YouTubers who I would like to shout out in this video, which would be Afro Senju and Ratchet Noble Wolf. So links will be in the description down below for you to go check them out and their content out. Also, I will be linking in the description down below to the Netflix series of Beastars. So Beastars is all the way in Netflix, so you can go ahead and watch it and everything. Just click the link and then you'll be able to watch the whole series and give the series a try if you want. But let's get it in as of right now. Beastars Season 1 Episode 1. This is for my OGs, since, it has been a while. Drop the beat! Alright, so we will start with 3. Hopefully the mic is able to pick up everything. Alright, so I guess we started off with the wolf grabbing the bunny rabbit. Legoshi and Haru. What a wonderful start. So I don't know if she's gonna get eaten within the first 2 seconds. But anywho, so this man, Tem, is running through. He's running from something. Don't know what, but he's all bloodied up. It looks like he got bitten on the shoulder. What a big shadow. Very carnivorous looked. I don't even know if carnivorous is even a word. I'm just making things up as I go. Okay, well, the door's getting pushed down. Okay, well that says a lot. I guess this dude must have not liked something to the point where he just wanted to, straight up and murder you. I have no idea why, but I guess we shall see. Yep. Looking at your fate from above. Yeah, because it's a classroom. It's like one of those classrooms, and those classrooms in college basically where it has the stairs and everything. Yeah, now y'all know what I'm talking about. I'll probably put a picture somewhere, of course, so that way y'all know what I'm talking about actually. So I get how the whole world is basically divided between herbivores and carnivores, and that there's a point where carnivores, when they get into the primal instincts, they're not in control of themselves. But the thing is, the question is what if they are basically? That would be interesting. Alright, so this guy is about to get eaten by him. Yep, that happened. Let me just scroll this up so that way this bar can get away, but my mouse isn't going away. I don't know why. Alright, so now it's all over the news and everything. The murder has gone viral. Building, we see that they're all in Cherryton Academy, basically. Well, every student is in Cherryton Academy. This whole story is taking place in Cherryton Academy. Alright. Oh, they're suspicious of all the carnivores now, it seems like. Herbivores, so anxiety levels are sky high. So basically she was in the Else. Basically Else would... Can I pause it, please? So, Else, who is on the right, is basically in the same club as Tem was in, called Drama Club, of course. So, and Tem was the one who got murdered in the beginning, I'm assuming, basically. I've already watched the episode, so I already know what's basically gonna happen. I'm just watching through it and then just giving the breakdown and the analysis of the episode, of course. And I forgot to say this, if you don't want to get spoiled, then you might as well click off the video. Okay, so they're not gonna eat anymore because they looked at the news. See, this is what happens when you look at the news. You don't want to eat anything. Then we got a gray hand right over there. It's not actually gray. They call him a gray wolf, but I would say like a lightish blue wolf or something. Well, he actually looks gray in this camera shot. But yeah, Tem is the one who died. So now they gotta find a replacement. Legoshi just left the room. Let's see, what are they doing? They're still talking about the news, of course, in their shocked anime, in their shock of just what happened. Oh, they're looking up. Legoshi is staring at Else now, staring right into her soul. Alright, show not your fangs, but your heart. I don't think people show their hearts most of the time. They're having to sit down due to what happened, of course. Okay, so got some competition. Okay, so basically they're just arguing over Tem's death, of course, after what had happened and everything. Oh, okay, so Legoshi left, basically. I don't know why. It doesn't look like a eyes of a predator, but it looks like, I don't know. I just don't think it looked like an eyes of a predator. It looked like an eyes of, yeah, I have something to tell you, or I have there's something that I need to let you know type face, like, that anime face that any anime characters make, where they give you that facial expression like this, where it's like, okay, listen, I need to tell you something. Who is that dog barking outside of the room? Lemur just walked her home and everything in the middle of the dark. Got this music. Oh, coming out of the trenches of the trees. Legoshi. Alright, she's in that shocked anime, like the really, really shocked anime position. It's like, you next. That is a terrifying look. Yay! Grab the scissors right out of your hand. Oh, look at that. Legoshi just wanted to give you a letter. And he took the scissors out of her hand, basically. Very weird. Like, why would you want to... First of all, why would you want to wait until a person was alone out in the dark? Like, that's some skeptimistic type stuff right there. Like, if you coming out of the dark not saying anything, I'd be like, is there something wrong, sir? And if you're getting too close, I would be like, sir, you need to back up. To Else from Tem. So basically, Tem had feelings for Else. Not that guy. Da na na.
Turn it off.
Look, I know that I don't have a good voice, but trust in me, I'm trying to get there. Okay, so she says some things about Legoshi, and she apologized for it, basically. But Legoshi don't want forgiveness. Boy, you do not need to live that depressed life. It's not really good to live life depressed all the time. Like, come on. You don't have to, like, live knowing that you can't change who you are. You are who you are, accept who you are. Bars? Alright, flashback to when Tem was not bodied. He had the letter in the locker. So Louis, the Red Deer, aka aiming to be the next Beastar, is widely popular and known around Cherryton Academy. If I do say so myself. They got that romantic music? Hold up. That's a trumpet, or no, some kind of thing you blow into. I forgot what it was. Clarinet? Something? I don't know. He wasn't being rude, was he? I don't know what I'm talking about. Lewis is like, come to my room. There's something that we need to discuss. And then we got Haru watering the plants. Then all of a sudden, these two cats drop books purposefully. Ain't buying it. They sure was, and they gonna like rot on it with books. Anywho, so Cherryton School, name Legoshi, classification, Canine Lupus, Canis Lupus, I don't know, Lupus. Bullies. What is that supposed to mean? Trying to say something about my height? Hello? Okay, well, she's widely known around too, but like, in a negative way. And she's doing some puzzles. She's a Lewis fan, basically. Whenever a man is popular, every woman finna fanboy over that one specific boy, of course. Really? You're not gonna get dinner with her? Like, come on, how are you gonna turn down a treat like that? Basically, I mean, it would have been helpful to say. Does that say Ruiz right there? To Sadie Ruiz. People I'm looking at right now. It's not spelled Louis, but it's spelled Rouis. Uh, Director, I think y'all are getting mixed with the whole names of this red deer here. I could have swore that his name is Louis, but now I'm looking at it and it says, so it's like, is Louis's actual, you know what, I'm looking, hold on. It even says it right here. Louis. It's not Ruiz, it's Louis. It's a trigger. It's starting to become a trigger. Please fix that. Look how hopeful Haru was, and you telling me you ain't gonna go out to dinner with her. Alright, so they're not gonna offer her a seat or anything. Standing by herself, it seems like. Oh well. She need to make some friends. We got more bullies, and the two cats that were seen previously. She's looking for some trouble. Now she's making a double. Oh, Quinn is jealous. Okay, now you're just being extra. Now you're just being extra. So basically, you're just gonna like kick her down and pour water on her. That is not acceptable. That is a fight right there. I'm literally gonna get back up, get back on the sidewalk, and start swinging. Like, who do you think you are, about to push me down and then all of a sudden spray a bucket of water on me? Like, girl, you gonna learn today. Endangered species, too bad for you. Too bad for you that there are less rabbits like you. How you gonna like diss Haru like that? Like, seriously? And basically, you're making it hurtful that Harley Quinn rabbits are an endangered species. Like, too bad for you. So basically, Lewis wants Legoshi to basically have his costume ready for next rehearsal. It seems like. Let's see how this is gonna go. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. You forgot your lines, ninja. Yep. Well, you should have, cause Lewis went Darth Vader on you. Start doing that force choke. Wow, look at the close-ups. That's terrifying. It's like when your mom comes home and the dishes are done. Yeah, this is that type of scenario. I think we could relate this scenario to basically every scenario that has happened in our childhood when we do something wrong as a child and we pay the consequences for it. Yeah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yep, you better memorize it. So Zoe is Tim's replacement. Oh, Zoe, they're talking about the goat that got Darth Vader on. That sounds wrong. So Zoe is going to be Tim's replacement, of course, and Kai thinks that Zoe shouldn't be Tim's replacement and that he should be his replacement. Okay, I see what's going on now, cause Kai thinks he's better or some sort. Because he was runner-up at the editions. Okay, now there's more context in between here and there. Yeah, you better memorize them lines or else Louis gonna have your head by the next day. Well then, Kai does not want Legoshi to be here, but anywho, Kai ain't gonna like that one bit, cause he was in the actors team, but now he's in the camera team with Legoshi, and basically Kai is all uptight about that, so now he's about to swing now. Lewis is stating the facts. To be honest, I would have been like, okay, that's fine, but if Lewis told me it like that I was like, bad actor, I would have been like, yeah, he's right. But I was like kind of the situation, and if I was mad, I would keep that anger on the inside, cause you gotta like keep that professionalism intact no matter what people are basically gonna say, because in real life there are gonna be people that say certain things that are gonna tick you off, but there are gonna be points where you have to, like, keep it inside, and then, like, once you get home, that's when you can, like, digress and let it all out, basically, cause like you can't carry that anger for a very long time. You gotta, like, let it out at some point, just not in front of others, cause just, I guess it just wouldn't be appropriate. It's all I'm trying to say. Yep, he mad and jealous.
You was a quiet tree, but you have a savage in you.
Yep, just okay, no, he grabbed you by the tail. So basically, they're gonna sneak into the theater now to correct Zoe's lines, basically. So that's happening, so that way that he can get Zoe's line corrected and everything. And then Legoshi's like, no, we shouldn't do that. We're gonna get in trouble. Legoshi's gonna be the lookout, I guess. I'm sorry, are you taking it to street level or something? Like, what? So basically, Lewis likes breaking the rules, and Legoshi doesn't. My brain just basically blue screen. So obviously, they're just gonna go ahead and do it. Get Zoe's lines prepared for tomorrow, of course, and everything. They're gonna do it regardless of guards that are gonna be on patrol. I guess this is basically Lewis's way of getting Legoshi to do what Lewis wants.
Let's see your dark side.
They don't say that in the original, but we gonna roll with it. Alright, she getting dressed after drying her clothes from all the bullies that poured water on her. We're getting real emotional. So we already get the premise that Haru bounces from guy to guys, and basically she thinks, that's her life, and she's really adapted to that reality, and it doesn't make sense for her to basically live that life, because she could, like, basically there are men that will accept you for you. So it's like, there's a man out there that's gonna accept you for you, and it's not gonna look at you like a toy, and you don't have to live your life as a toy for other men. Basically, it actually does, because you don't have to live your life that way. It ain't the meaning of life. That's all I'm gonna say. Basically, he's like, overthinking it, etc. Of course, I'd be overthinking it as well, to be honest. Like, what am I doing here? Why am I out here? It is too dark. Some hobo can come at me with a bat and then just smack me right behind my head like Jimmy Hall. And then you got the cricket and everything. Ooh, he's smelling something. Smelling something delicious. It smells like bunny meat with some adobo on it. Yep, he smells the other before all that goes down. And now his primal instincts are activated. It's like going Super Saiyan, but like when you're out of control. That's not how Super Saiyan works. And that's how we get to this state right here as well. Ah, no. Now those are the eyes of a predator right there. Girl, you don't have to live a sad life. I mean, oh lord. So it just cuts right there. So now the question is, so the mood and the beast. I don't know why I'm acting like a chicken. But anywho, that's basically about it. And that's how the whole episode ends, of course. Really interesting. It cuts off right there, which leaves the question: does Legoshi actually kills off Haru, or basically does Legoshi let her go? Like, who knows what basically will happen until we get to episode 2. So I can't wait to see the second episode, of course, for y'all, of course. I mean, if y'all want this to be an ongoing series, then hey, I will make this an ongoing series. Or basically I'll like do like the first 10, and then maybe, like, if you guys really stick with it, and if you guys really enjoy it, or if you know what, to be honest, if I see myself enjoying it, then hey, I'm gonna continue doing this. So if you guys enjoy this video, blast that like button on your way out. Also, why not subscribe to join me on this journey, and I will see you guys on the next episode of NullFace.